Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you my favorite business tool ever and how I use it to quickly and easily create content that I can use across all the different platforms of my business. It's super easy to use. It has absolutely revolutionized and changed my business. So I'm going to show you now what it is I do and how I do it. So I use something called Jasper.ai. And he is effectively a copywriting robot. So you can see here, I've got a document open that I have already started writing, and it's all about around goal setting and how entrepreneurs never get around to setting a goal. Now, I'll let you into a secret. I only wrote the first 3 sentences of this. Jasper actually wrote the rest. And so I'm going to show you how. Let me just change that. And so Jasper takes what you've already written and he adds to it. So he's giving me a blog post. He's writing a blog post for me. If I just click compose and enter down the bottom, Jasper, look, no hands. I've got no hands going on here. Jasper is going to write all of this content. So he has written me a really, really great paragraph. And so I just keep on clicking compose, and Jasper will continue to write this blog post for me. So I don't like the fact that he's written customer goals. I like financial goals, but I actually think another goal should be personal goals. So I'm just going to delete what Jasper has written, and I'm going to write personal goals, if I can spell. And then if Jasper will absolutely take that on board, if I hit compose and enter, he'll read what he's already written up the top, and he'll write some more. So you can see he's written some great personal goals. So I just keep hitting control and enter, or just keep clicking down there, and he will continue to write. So again, I don't want goals for my team. I don't want to do that. I want to use learning goals. So I'll type that in. So again, click on compose. Jasper is going to write that for me. So once I have finished that, I will then use this as a blog on my website, which I'm going to pause the video while I do that. I'm going to go and set that up as a blog on my website, and then I'm going to show you how I then use this blog in lots and lots of different ways. Watch this space. Okay, so I've finished doing what I'm doing in Jasper. He's written a brilliant, brilliant blog post for me. So now I'm going to go onto my WordPress account. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm literally going to copy and paste. And I am going to paste that blog. So I have just copied and pasted this blog over. I'm going to give it a title. So I'm going to call it Setting Goals. And then what I will do is I will do what I do on all of my blogs. I will add an image. I will make sure that the SEO is okay. So I will go down and give a key phrase, which is setting goals. There we go. So it will do that. And then I can go and make sure that I have done everything that I need to do on my SEO. But once I've done that, I will share it to my website. Actually, I will schedule it for a later date because I've got one going out tomorrow anyway. So Jasper, within minutes, has created me a brilliant blog post, which I'm going to finish. But then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I do next with this piece of content. So keep on watching. I'll be back. Okay, so Jasper's now done, written me that brilliant blog post, and I have now scheduled that on my WordPress site. Now I can use this in a completely different way. I can use this blog post to create a carousel post that I can share on Instagram. So to do this, I actually use Canva. So I'm sure I've got a Canva window open somewhere. Yep, there we go. So I always do, so you can see I've got it set up here. I do a Canva cover. And then I will do these little bullet points. So I'm going to call this one, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to call it types of goals you should be setting. Okay, I'm going to add a cover image. Now I'm going to use the same cover image that I used in my blog, because in that way it keeps it uniform. There you go, I was on the balcony, so I'm going to use that and drag that over. And then what I do is I go to the blog, or I can just flick onto Jasper, And I'm going to just pull through the first point. So I'm going to go number 1, I'm going to come over and I'm going to copy and paste. So it's going to be that simple. Number 2. So again, go over, copy and paste, pull that through. No, wrong one. Copy and paste, put it down. So again, I will do that with the third one. But again, this has got 3 bullet points. You could do this with 5 bullet points. You could do this with 10 bullet points. So you can see that most of mine normally have about 5. So if I continue to scroll down, as you can see, I've got 4 or 5. And then you can see that at the end, I have, do you want to know more about each of these? Click on the link in my bio and visit this blog. So I've created a carousel post, which is great because Instagram loves carousel posts. It keeps them on the page for longer. I've also going to send them to my website. So I'm getting website traffic where they can find out more about me. And I've also got a little save this post. So what I then do is I will share this post. So I click on download. And of course, I've got loads and loads of pages in here, but I don't need all of them. So I know that I need page 1. I need that one, and that one. And then I need that one and that one. So I download that, save that to my laptop, and then I use that to schedule a post over on my Facebook, my Instagram, and LinkedIn using Buffer, and Twitter, depending on the text. So to do that, I will just go into Creator Studio. You can see I've got my Creator Studio open, so I will create a new post. So on this, I will just go to Jasper, copy and paste the first bit. And so I will copy and paste that. That will give me my text for the blog. Now I use this on Facebook, and I'll just download and I will just use the first image for Facebook, because of course Facebook, I can share a link. So I will just go and get the link from the blog post. If I hit on copy, there we go, and I hit paste. That's done, and I'm going to schedule this for this coming Sunday because I haven't got anything scheduled for them. So I do that. I do the same on Buffer. Okay, so I'll just go into Buffer, create a post. I don't do it on Twitter because it's a bit too long, but I copy that. Don't need the link. Again, I'm just going to use the first image that I've created, and again, schedule that for Sunday. So you can see how quick and easy this is. I'm literally doing this in real time. So I schedule the post, again, schedule this for Sunday. So you can see that this one bit of content that took me 5 minutes in Jasper, if that, has already created me a blog post for my website. It has created me, let's go in, it's created me a post for Facebook, posts for Instagram, for LinkedIn, and posts for Instagram. So of course on Instagram you can do a carousel post, so I will do all of the images. Of course in this one I won't be including the link, so I will say click the link in the bio, to read the blog. And of course in my bio I have a website all set up with all of my links. I will add hashtags, so for that I will literally just go to flick.tech. I have an account with them, again really quick and easy to use. This, I have loads of hashtags created, so these are all around goal setting. I can randomize it and it will just give me 30 hashtags about goal setting. I'll go back to Creator Studio and I will do that, and again I will schedule that for Sunday. But just when you think I'm done, I'm not. There is another way that you can use this to create more content. Give me a second. Okay, so you can see I've had a little bit of a change on here, and that is because I'm also going to record this as a reel for Instagram. So I've got my phone here, gorgeous Fun Excel in there, and I'm going to record it as a reel. So let me get rid of that. It's doing a boomerang for some reason, and I'm going to click on reel. So I'm going to do this as a talk to camera reel. So I will turn the camera around. I will choose my filter. Yes, I use filters, people. I use one called Bokeh. It's really, really nice. And then what I will do is I will do this as a record to camera reel. So I just hold my hand on when I want to record, take my finger off. And then what I do is I do it step by step. So most entrepreneurs never get around to setting goals, and only 3% of them actually write them down. Setting goals for your business is essential. Here are the 3 types of goals you should be setting. So I've taken my finger off in between that, so it gives me a chance to catch a breath, and then I can do another one. Number 1, financial goals. So again, taking my thumb off and I've paused. Number 2, personal goals. And number 3, learning goals. These are all the kinds of goals that you should be setting for yourself and your business. If you want to know more, go and check out the blog on my website. So straight away there, I've got a reel that I can use. So of course I'll continue to edit it. It's probably, oh, there you go. Really easy. I can click on the button at the top. I can add a caption. It will add the captions for me. So then I've got a reel that I can use. But again, we mustn't underestimate this, because like we can use that carousel post, and we've used it on Facebook, on Instagram, and on LinkedIn. Reels are multi-purpose. So we can use that reel over on Instagram, but we can download that and we can use that on TikTok. We can use that on Pinterest. You can upload videos to Pinterest and have them link back to your blog. You can upload it to YouTube. YouTube allow you to have shorts. So from that one piece of content that I've created in Jasper in 5 minutes, I have a blog on my website. I have posts on Facebook, Instagram, and on both LinkedIn profiles. So I've got the business profile and my personal profile. I also have a reel that I'm going to use on Instagram. I'm going to use it on Facebook because I can do a Facebook reel. I'm going to use it on TikTok. I'm going to use it on Pinterest, and I'm going to use it on YouTube. So 10 places from one bit of content, and all thanks to Jasper. And of course, don't forget, I can also create a little graphic in Canva and post on Pinterest, a little Canva graphic to get people to come back to that blog that was created in 5 minutes, that's given me 10 bits of content across 10 different platforms, all in under, so what time is it now? I'm just looking, so it's the 22nd of June today that I'm doing this. It's now 13:11, and I started doing this at 10 to 1, so in 20 minutes there's 10 different posts there, all using the same bit of content and all with what I have created in Jasper. So that is why Jasper is my favorite bit of kit. No, that's on the wrong one. That's my blog post. Let me share the other one. Safari, there we go. And so like I say, I do everything in Jasper. Jasper is absolutely amazing. So he creates all manner of content for you, including content improvers. He does all of this. So I use documents to create mine, to create long form copy. So if copywriting is not your thing, if you really struggle with creating content, I highly recommend using Jasper, because he can even give you content ideas. So like this one, video topic ideas, doesn't mean you need to record videos, but how to set goals. Say that is what I want the topic of my video to be, how to set goals. The keyword I want to rank for is goals. If I create content, he will give me 10 different ideas. So what are goals and why to set them? So I can use these as 10 different social media posts. So if you're really short on coming up with ideas for content, you've just seen how quick and easy it is to create content. In actual fact, if I share my screen again and just show you how easy it is, if I click on that and go, what are goals and why to set them? I can copy and paste that. I can go into templates. I can use my long form one, which is document. So I have boss mode. I pay a little bit extra per month to have this. If I enter that and then click on compose, again, look, no hands, Jasper will write content for me. So this is a really great way of doing it. And it costs me less than £50 a month to use this. So I will share a link in this video for Jasper. Completely transparent, it is an affiliate link, but if you use my link, you do actually get 10,000 bonus words. So if you're ever stuck on content ideas, this is my favorite ever tool for my business. It's my favorite business tool. You've seen why. Let me know what you think. Hope it helps.